So there, those are the yacht club moorings. So we're going in from the bottom end and up the line, and we'll see if it's at all possible. It's at all possible to pick up the mooring single-handed. Now, once again, this is all down to planning, as ever, and we need to work out how the boat's going to behave as we arrive at the mooring and what the wind's going to do. There's no tide here to worry about, at least. So my mooring is on the last line here. Let's have a feel of the wind. Yeah, the wind is coming from the port side. So I am going to go port side to the mooring so that we don't get blown over it. So I shall leave this line of boats on my port side. Yeah, it looks like the wind, judging by the ripples on the water, the wind is more or less coming from broadside, port side, maybe very slightly forward of the beam. So that's okay. It's not going to, I don't think it's going to blow us past the mooring. And my mooring is the last one in the line here. I'm going to grab the invaluable tool of moorings and mooringing, which is the boat hook. Here it is. Trusty boat hook. Get that ready. So yes, we've got a little bit of a breeze now. It's going to try and blow us off. So the trick is to be fairly nippy in getting at least one of the mooring lines onto a cleat, and probably the bow one. Now, the other trick, big tip here, take it slow. Unless, of course, you happen to be French and you've been doing this all your life, in which case you can go roaring up and stop on a dime. Actually, modern boats do stop very quickly, but old, heavy, long keel boats like this do not stop, even if you put them in reverse. So now we're coming, I can see the pickup buoy there. I'm hoping we're going to more or less run to a halt as we come to it. We're still going quite fast, slow down a bit more. Into neutral, right. Now I'm going to go and pick up the buoy. Got him. Get it roughly on for now, because we're coming quite round quite nicely now from there. So I'm going to walk back and pull in the stern line. Here it is. And now someone who was forward planning properly wouldn't have left the dinghy here. It's in the way. So let's just move that a moment. I'll just put my foot on it while I hook this over here. Right, we now got an attachment fore and aft. So at our leisure, we can go and sort out the forward mooring now. So this is a great example of what happens when your plan isn't detailed enough and you haven't taken into account everything that you need to do. As we've just seen, I failed to spot the fact that I should have moved the dinghy from off the mooring cleat, and therefore I had a bit of a faff going on there, trying to get it out of the way at the same time as holding onto the mooring line. And I decided, of course, to put my foot on it to keep it out of the way while I did that. Now, the mistake was that after having done that, in the heat of the moment, I just walked away. So obviously the dinghy is now drifting slowly, majestically downwind away from me and towards the dock. So let's see how we get around that. So I'm going to pull this in. We're going to put it over the bow roller. So get the pin out of that without dropping it in the drink. There should be 2 lines here, and I haven't got the other one. Let's have a bit of a fish around. Yes, it does, it's there, look. There it is. And that can go over the roller too. Proper job. Right, can we get the pin into the bow roller? We might do if we go and arrange these little fellas. There we are. There it is. Okay, that is now secure. The prevailing wind does come from this direction. Take the magic boat hook back. Now let's tidy up the rear, stern line as well. Again, there should be 2 lines here. There it is, look. There's the other one, I think. Yes, here it is. Let's get this around the other side to the other cleat. Yeah. That's mine, yeah. When you lose your dinghy, some lovely guy from the yacht club will bring it back to you. What an idiot. There we are, all moored up. Safe and sound. I just better do the proper job on this thing here.
Oh, you knew your girls can't you dance the polka, yes, away. Santi, my dear Annie. Oh, you knew your girls can't you dance the polka.